So you've decided to start using Streamloots, but you have absolutely no idea where to begin. Or maybe you've already been using Streamloots and you're looking for some new ideas to help freshen things up. Welcome back to the Streamloots YouTube channel, where we talk about everything related to streaming and Streamloots. My name is Preacher, and if you're asking any of those questions, this video is for you. Today I'm going to give you tips on how to be successful when creating your first Streamloots collection. We won't go into platform specifics and details. Instead, today we're going to focus more on concepts and tips. With that being said, here are 5 tips to help you launch a successful Streamloots collection. So before we get started, let me say this. The most successful streamers that use Streamloots are the ones that know themselves and know their community. Leveraging your personality is the foundation of creating a successful collection. Knowing yourself, knowing your brand, understanding what kind of gamer and streamer you are is really crucial when you're starting to create cards and collections. Some streamers are really focused on the competitive side, where they want to win, they want to perform at their best, and so when they utilize Streamloots, it's to create challenges for them so that they can showcase their skills and abilities to their viewers. Other streamers are IRL or web show streamers that simply just want to connect and talk and chat with their communities, and their cards and collections utilize the time that they have to connect with their community to create conversation. If you're like me, you're a variety gamer that likes to sprinkle in some competitive gameplay with a lot of humor. That's why I have cards in my collection that draw out some of the impressions that I do, or force me to sing songs at will. The goal here is to leverage your personality. Before you even start creating a collection, it's a great idea to consider, what are your strengths? What is your personality? What are you bringing to your live stream every time you go live? And then take those things and those qualities to begin creating ideas for your cards. Successful collections also start when you know your community, you know the culture, you know the way that they interact with you and each other. And those people, the people that are watching you and supporting you every single day that you're live, those are the ones that are going to be supporting you through your Streamloots collection. So invite them into the process, bring them into the creative process, and give them some ownership to participate in what you create. The whole concept behind Streamloots is to give the viewer an opportunity to participate in your show. So ask your community for ideas. Maybe you create a Discord channel where your viewers and your community members can drop in ideas to help get you started. Maybe you use your social media to invite and ask for suggestions. Or have a stream where you ask for suggestions from your viewers while you're live. Ultimately, tip number 2, make sure to leverage your community. Once you have a pool of ideas, choose your favorite ones and begin creating them on the Streamloots platform. Let's take a look, and I'll show you the 3 different ways that you can add cards to a collection. So what you're seeing here is the first collection that I ever made with Streamloots, and this is a collection that I've added cards to. I've also taken cards out of. But when I want to add a card, I'm going to click on the Add Card button here, and I'm going to see 3 different options that vary in degree of creativity. For advanced users, I would select the Upload Your Design card, and this option allows you to fully customize and create the look of the card and also say whatever the card does. If you're not savvy with things like graphic design and you don't have the capacity to do that or the time to do that, I would suggest going to the Design Your Card option. And this option is actually really nice because Streamloots has actually provided some outlines or designs pre-made that only require you to fill in the background image, what the card's called, and then what the card does. This is nice if you have a little bit of time, but you also want to have some creative input into what the cards look like and say. When you select predefined cards, this option is going to let you select from a library of cards that Streamloots has already put together for you to easily add into your collection. You can simply click on the ones that you like and then click Add to Collection. The predefined cards also have collections that are game specific, which is really nice if you play certain games like Dead by Daylight or Animal Crossing, for example, where all of these cards have some way either a theme or are connected to the game itself. So make sure to stay up to date with Streamloots because we'll be adding more of these collections in the future. Okay, so now that you've seen the 3 options that are available to add cards to a collection, let me give you a couple tips to go along with this. Tip number 3, save time by mixing and matching. When I started my first collection, I had a ton of ideas and I was really excited about it. I wanted to be as creative as I could, but I simply did not have the time to do that. So what I ended up doing is I used the Design Your Card and the predefined card options to combine them to fill out a collection to get started. Another good tip to note here is to leave room for growth. What I mean by that is you don't have to have a full 60 to 70 card collection when you get started. One of the things that I did is I actually had maybe 30 to 40 cards in my first collection, and then all of the ideas that I didn't have time for, before, I ended up adding later. And it actually was really great because what ended up happening is when I added new cards, I told my community about it. I showed them on my stream what the cards are, and they got excited to continue to use the Streamloots. So don't be worried if you don't have the time. Save time by mixing and matching, and make sure to leave room for growth. Okay, so your collection's done. You're ready to launch it. The last tip I'm going to give you right now is talk about it. Talk about what you're doing. Share with your community that you just started with Streamloots, that you've got an awesome way for them to support and also engage with the stream and take ownership and participate in what happens during the stream. Make sure they know what you're doing. A wise person once said, if you're not excited about it, you can't expect others to be. And that's so true with Streamloots especially. This could be you using your social media to promote by posting a video of you talking about Streamloots, or maybe tweeting out some of the pictures of the cards that you can get in the collections. Some people have used coupon codes in Streamloots for the first day that they've started a collection, or you could run a subathon where certain cards give a certain amount of time added to the stream length. Two of the things that I've been doing is I've been adding it into my stream title when I go live so that people know when Streamloots are engaged for a stream. And I've also added a command in my chat that my moderators can run that links to my Streamloots collections. So there's a ton of different ways to get people excited about your first collection, but ultimately at the end of the day, getting your community excited about Streamloots begins with you talking about it. And that's it for this video, you guys. I hope these 5 tips help you get started with your first Streamloots collection. If it was helpful, please hit that thumbs up to let us know. And if you have any tips or tricks or things that you've learned with your collections, please drop them in the comments section below to help the rest of the Streamloots community. And as always, to stay up to date with all things Streamloots and streaming, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn your alerts on because we've got some awesome content coming out in the future. Thanks again for watching, you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.